Your boy Young Don the Sauce God has some outrageous, outlandish takes. According to him, Matthew, it is impossible for his daughter to get R-worded.
That makes no sense.
S.A.
Say all of it. You gotta give. There's no context to give, but you have to say everything he said.
So it started with the abortion talk, right?
Yeah.
It started with the whole he doesn't believe in abortion. He's pro-life, anti-LGBTQ, all that. He was going off. He was on his rant. He was talking about all this. All this stemmed from like the new law that was passed or whatever, the federal law, whatever. So he was talking about that.
The reversal.
Yeah. He was talking about that or whatever, and it basically just came to a point where he said he feels like it's impossible for his daughter or wife to get R-worded because he is there to protect them.
And he feels like women shouldn't work.
Yeah, he feels like women shouldn't work and all of that nonsense. You can't, even if you're, and playback, Agent and Low brought up a good point. Even if you're there 24/7 in their life, around them and protecting them, doing whatever, somebody can come up, pop you, and where you at? Where you at? Anything can happen.
Yeah,
you're on the ground. They pop you.
Yeah,
and the craziest part is he. The thing about Young Don, right? I really like this guy because I watched his tutorial on building a PC. Blah blah blah. I was like and I used to watch his animations. Young Don was a channel I liked growing up, right? However, growing up, like college, high school, but Young Don just seemed like it's just I don't know what happened. Like it's like I don't know.
Nothing happened. He just speaking his mind.
But the speaking of his mind, right? I don't know if this is a character, right? Because
it's hard to tell, but I don't think it is.
For like Speed, for example, right? I believe Speed is 100% a character. That is a character.
That is a character that's just gone a little too far.
That's going a little too far, right? But I'm not going to bash another person's belief. I just feel it's so
far out of the box that it's
bro. The box even in the
box
picture
has been shattered,
and it's like, bro, you first of all, it sounds like you have a god complex because you can't protect people from as much as a person may want to believe they are impervious and able to stop this, that, and the third. People grow up with their own wills. Mm-hmm. His daughter might grow up and decide she want to work. She wants to be independent.
And do all of this or whatever. She might just do that.
Yeah, and it's crazy, bro. It's a crazy thing to say because it's outlandish. I can't think of a way to describe it because I can never find myself in that frame of thought.
So far away from the pro-life debate and all the other, it's so far away from that. It's
the reason to kind of put it in context.
Oh, because they were saying
about abortion.
What about people who
get
R-worded
yeah,
and end up having a child?
And he was stating that's the he was like, if a man does his job, that won't happen, which is completely outlandish.
You could do your job to the best of your ability, and it could still, not wishing it on anybody.
Yeah, it can still happen, and it's
every
crazy.
time it's happened, the people believed it would never happen.
Yeah, and it's always by somebody they either trusted or somebody.
Most of the time,
yeah, and it's like, bro, it's sick, bro. It's sick. Like,
it's like when you get in a car wreck. You think you the best driver. Everybody pretty sure thinks they're the best driver ever, and they'll never get in a wreck until you get in a wreck.
Nah, and it's just,
it's not your fault. It just happens.
And it's like you look at it and it's like it's a very flawed.
Yeah, it's a flawed
and skewed view of reality, right? Mm-hmm. You can't stop people from doing anything. You can't, as much as you like to say you can protect this person or you can't. At the end of the day, all you need is some Joe Blow high off his mind to make a decision, and your life can change.
Stop bad
make a ridiculous,
bad.
Yeah, you can.
Stuff happens, bro.
And what you gonna do when in Young Don's situation, when you recording a YouTube video, your wife and your daughter going off somewhere, not saying anything bad gonna happen, but are you protecting them in that situation? You're not. They're going off to the store,
and you also have to remember in a situation like that. To play devil's advocate, he would probably say something along the lines, "They're not going to leave while I'm recording."
That's cap.
But it's
The crazy
I
part
just,
is, while he was recording, his new wife was probably somewhere doing whatever the hell she wanted to do.
it's just at the end of the day, like I feel like it's a very I'm not saying that I agree or disagree. I understand the standpoint of wanting to be pro something or anti something, right?
Yeah.
Because we all have our God-given belief to believe whatever the hell we want,
His
right?
stance on the pro-life and all that, that's not even the
That's
problem.
whatever. That's whatever.
Not even,
It's however it's what begins to bring fear into the situation. His rationale begins to look very throwed off. It begins to look very controlling. It begins to look just off. And Young Don, I personally think he's funny as hell.
He cool. He's
I've reached out to him to try to react to his content. It ain't no bashing him. It's just you have to understand people have different viewpoints, but within having different viewpoints, it always requires the ability or the inability to take criticism, because it requires just to think you can protect the person. That's crazy.
That's crazy as hell.
That's crazy.
That's crazy as hell.
That's
If you
crazy.
can think that, you can think a lot of other stuff as well that won't happen to you.
Yeah.
Like we were saying about a car wreck, plane crash, a bunch of different things. If you take that and you just run with it for so many different things, which if you do it for one, I'm sure you might do it for other instances, then that messes with your reality.
Yeah, 100%.
When you first saw it, we just showed you the clip not too long ago. When you first saw it, what was you thinking? What was going through your head?
Bro, I don't even know. Bro, I was trying to see what I'm supposed to be looking at, bro. And then I saw that comment about the daughter being R-worded. And then he continued to say other stuff, and I couldn't even keep up, bro. I was just like, shit.
and it's like, because bro, young and kudos to him for sticking to his guns, right?
Yeah, for sticking to it. Kudos for sticking to it.
Like regardless of if it's right or not, you have to respect the individual for standing on what they believe, and that's just something I agree with. However, this nigga's crazy.
Yeah,
Because it's like, bro, like I feel like there's one thing to be pro-life or to be pro-LGBTQ, be anti any of those things, right? But there's another thing to think you have the complete and utter control of the world around you.
like you got that feeling like you can't be touched or something. Like
And you can. And you can. We all can.
Easily.
Somebody could bust through the front door. He gonna get aired out before he get over here. Blicky. He ain't gonna make it that far. But
I could take an edible, lose my mind, and go do something to Aaron because he's in the same room. How? I'm just
boy
saying.
word.
I'm just
bro, I was
saying.
like, bro,
I'm
now I
just
gotta
saying,
lock my
He can't
doors.
control that. He couldn't control. If that were to happen, you can't control that.
Yeah, and that's the scary part about it. Like, granted, in a perfect world, this is something we wouldn't have to worry about. Reality
It
is,
ain't a perfect world.
we don't like
Ain't nowhere near a perfect world.
nowhere near perfect, and it's also pretty scary, bro, because we're at the point where if you ever just take a moment to look at the state of the world right now, shit's wicked. It's in
crazy.
shambles.
It's crazy.
Money ain't worth shit.
Yeah.
Fucking people are against
A
people.
couple of months ago, we was worried about Russia being in the. I ain't gonna say the country,
Yeah.
because you two might, you know what I'm saying. We
Yeah.
were worried about Putin.
Yeah,
and
but
his actions.
But now it's like it's so much going on, bro.
So
Gas
much.
prices through the roof. Money ain't worth
Inflation.
nothing. There a market crash.
Laws being flipped and turned. Like
in a
prostitute.
recession. And you look at this stuff, bro, and us. This is our second recession. This is our grandparents' third time at bat at some shit like this. You know what I'm saying? And it's so weird, bro, because it's like as technology is improving and quality of life tends to be improving, life doesn't seem to be improving.
I ain't gonna lie. Somebody said it. I forgot where, but I kind of missed the internet in the 2010 to 14 time period.
Yeah.
When it's like new stuff, a bunch of new stuff and
Yeah.
new technology, but it's still, we're not living solely based on it. Like, it feels like today the internet is like everything.
Yeah, no. Like, so one thing I like to do, and it's weird, but it gives me a sense of comfort in a way. So you go on YouTube, I forget the name of the channel, but it's a Saturday morning block, right? And it's like the cartoon. It's a Fox cartoon, Kids WB cartoon block, and I'll cut it on maybe like once a week, right? And it gives me such a nostalgic feeling of life, and it kind of removes me from the current state of the world because it puts me back in the state of, dang, I remember how this feels. And I also feel like that's another thing that plagues us, people our age. We all want, bring back Anakin Skywalker, bring back this movie, because we're very reminiscent of good times. We miss those good times. And
We're freaking adults now.
we're freaking adults now, and a lot of stuff don't.
Damn, we see how they feel.
Nah. I feel like our parents had it way better than us. They just were stupid. Like
No, I'm saying I see how they felt when they missed stuff.
Yeah.
When they missed stuff, yeah.
yeah. And so it's a
And it, not to mention, a lot of the stuff we went through was the golden age of stuff.
yeah.
Like the Disney stars, the Nickelodeon show, like a lot of that stuff, even stuff on YouTube and internet, that was the golden age of that stuff.
When phones started to become smart.
Yeah. And then I feel like what we're missing right now, and it happens every century in the 20s, we're missing a renaissance. That's what we need. We need a renaissance of the internet. We need a renaissance of life. We need a new refreshing.
Explain what you mean.
So a redefined and redevelopment of things, right? For things to feel fresher. Like everything feels so, like you said, digital. Everything feels so strongly connected to the internet.
Digital, it feels so analytical.
It feels
so
unauthentic. A lot of things feel unauthentic.
Yeah, unauthentic.
And so, like, even when we went to Disney
Even
World,
though more people can speak their mind,
yeah,
it
right.
feels way more unauthentic.
Even like when we went to Disney World, right? And
Disneyland.
Fuck Disneyland. Disneyland, if you ever see this, you need to fix your lightning lane situation, you stupid shits.
Horrible.
But when we went there, just being there,
When you first walk in that mug,
when you first walk in, even just walking around, it was a very good feeling because it felt like how things used to be. It felt simple. It felt,
if you could go to Disneyland and do a lot of stuff in 1 to 2 hours, it would be the perfect place to go.
it would be 100%.
It would be the perfect place to
100%.
go. 'Cause once you get tired, it's a wrap.
Yeah, and I tell you, people go there all the time if you could do more stuff. But I say that to say we need a feeling of rebirth. We need something new, something refreshing, and we need that in a lot of places. Like even like I love going to the movies. I love going to the movies because the movies are one of the few things that still give you that feeling. That it's a certain feeling you can't get nowhere else. But if you go to the movies, you're gonna get that. And
That certain escape.
that certain escape.
That certain escape.
And I feel like that's what we need, an escape. We need something that brings a new light because
So we got to travel more, which we about to do.
travel more.
Turn
And then
up.
on top of that, you look at it, content right now is at a standstill. YouTube content's at a stand. Mr. Beast just did a video not eating for 30 days. Not eating.
And it was one of his best newer videos. You want to know why? Because it felt like a vlog type of video. It was packaged and edited to match his style of content.
Yeah.
But it felt like something, the way it had to be shot and done, it felt like something totally new.
Yeah. And so stuff like that is what we need. Like personally,
Like Ryan Trahan
Ryan Trahan.
doing a 30-day vlog,
We
even though
need
daily
that.
vlog had been around, the surviving on the Penny
Hell,
for 30
we
days.
upload videos every day on our YouTube channel. But still, it's just that's what we need, bro. We need a renaissance. We need
What
something.
was you about to say? 'Cause I know you don't forgot.
Mr. Clean over there struggling.
Boy, fuck you.
But no, that's just, and I don't mean to take the conversation and run away with it. But that's something.
No, I've been feeling it too. I've been feeling it about YouTube for sure. I've been feeling like, dang, it's too beastified, too
Yeah.
challenge heavy, too retention heavy. It's like, dang. And then when Ryan started doing the dang 30-day survival on Penny for 30 days, I'm like, dang. And then Patty came out with a video, Patty Galloway, he came out with a video analyzing the Ryan Trahan thing he just did. And perfect word, high stakes vlogging
Yeah.
was that's basically what the Mr. Beast video was.
And the craziest part is everybody's about to try to do what Ryan did.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And so
For sure.
And then like even to taking it somewhere else, right? So like shoes. I love shoes.
Right?
Obviously.
I always love.
Obviously.
Shut up.
If y'all seen the last podcast, my boy just bought 40 plus pairs.
I always love shoes, right? But the craziest part is in the last 5 or so years, really like 6 or 7, shoes blew up. Like everybody wants to be a sneakerhead. Everybody wants,
thought they was big in 2012, 11.
but now
No.
crazy, right? So it's so funny to me. Like,
we actually going through a shoe recession too, which is crazy.
this is a lovely thing.
I love it.
If I promise you, if the Back to the Future Air Max get below 10K, I'm buying them, and I'm gonna
Don't do
hold
that.
them.
Don't
I'm
do
gonna
that.
hold them, and I'm gonna sell them for 45. But I digress. The thing is, people are heavy on like, oh, I want to. They were sneakerheads just because sneakerheads were a hype thing, right? You look at somebody like DJ Khaled. Like I remember back in the day, I used to watch people's sneaker collections, and I used to love it. Like when they be like, oh yeah, I always wanted the Flints, blah blah blah. I bought the fake ones. Boo. I used to love watching videos like that. Now you go on Complex or Cool Kicks and be like, man, what's your favorite shoe? All these blue and white joints. I always love these blue and white joints. I don't know what they're. And it's such a. It feels so unauthentic, right? Even with DJ Khaled, you watch DJ Khaled do anything about his shoes. If you're a real sneakerhead, it pisses you off. And I won't say I'm
just a rich fool. That
yeah, and I won't say I'm a true sneakerhead because
Well, not fool. I don't want to come off like that, but
yeah,
you know,
yeah. Like I'm not a diehard like some of these people. Some of these people will live and die by the stitch, the Nike
sure?
stitching. Yeah, I'm sure.
You positive?
I'm positive. I'm
But that boy know them. That boy know them shit.
but I'm not like a lot of the people in the community.
Y'all be talking about them others. I just be like, what?
Yeah, but nah. So like the thing is, it's such a things have become so nuanced. It's so whatever. Like I fucking hate watching people do. Like when I bought all the shoes I bought, I was like them New Balance. I was like, dang, I really want them, but I need to see how they look on feet, and I was gonna ask you some questions. You bought them, yeah? These the most comfortable joints. I see how you rock, and I'm like, yeah, I gotta get them now.
Oh, get them, pull them. They right there. They right there behind the couch. Yes, sir. New Balance, what they is, 70, 90, 90, 60.
90s.
90, 60. These boys clean, man. I saw somebody with them on feet or on Instagram, and I was like, I got to get them.
And so,
gotta get them.
so I had saw them with these,
And they are comfortable.
and I was like, yo, I like how they look. I like this style, and this is more close to like the Wave Runner, the Balenciaga, the new like hip bulky boat style.
The new hip dad shoe.
Yeah, and so I was like, man, I'm gonna get these. So I got them. But even with getting them, there's stuff like the Flint 13s that I bought. I've always wanted these. Couldn't afford them. There's a story behind everything. But everything I did was authentic, not following the hype. Everything now is following
Following the hype. Everything. Everything. The content y'all watch, bro. Even like, sad to say, but even a podcast. Podcasts have become
hype.
huge.
Yeah, this is.
Huge.
I just wanted a radio show. Now I got it. Like this is.
The challenge videos become huge.
yeah.
Everybody wants to be Mr. Beast. Like certain stuff become huge. That's why I be finding myself watching people build stuff and pour concrete on the internet. On YouTube.
You know what?
Fall asleep to it.
You know what I'm personally ready for though? That next set of individuals trying to be AMP. Because right now I find it really amusing when people talk about
You know what's crazy? And shout out to AMP if any of y'all watching this, because I feel like it would come across some of y'all screen somehow. Anyway, I love AMP. I've been watching AMP since the first year that AMP started the group channel, like a couple months after they started the group channel, because I found Agent, then I ended up finding the rest of them, found AMP. Love AMP. Watched all the videos, never thought twice about it. For some reason, last year, I looked and I was like, how the hell did they get this big? Because they don't do obviously it's personality.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot to do with the personality because that's why we love them. The different personalities.
Yeah.
But the videos themselves aren't anything special. It's like it's a sport or some twist on a show's format or just something that they're all doing as a group.
Well, there's also one piece you're missing to that. It's COVID. They blew during COVID, so they got a lot of people got to see people hang around with friends and do things and live with them, live through them vicariously.
But you also got they blew through COVID. So did we.
Yeah,
we got bigger during 2022. But if you look at last year was one of their best years out of the 3 so far. Well,
and them niggas funny.
Yeah,
they're funny as shit.
They're funny, but you got to think about.
And
I'm not talking
Duke
about.
Gotta stop going to fucking Miami, dude. Damn,
I'm not talking
leave
about-
some for us. Damn it, bro.
I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about the content in the video itself because they're funny.
Yeah, it's just,
And
it's just the concept.
It's like what made us, and me included, what made us click that?
Me, 'cause it was
take me
niggas.
out. Take me out.
It was niggas.
Because I clicked it because I was getting into Agent, watching him beef with Fredo, and then I kind of found it. But on the surface, if you come across somebody that just finds the AMP channel, don't know these niggas, because a lot of the viewers have to be that. Not all of them.
So
it's like what makes you click that?
I'm gonna say from my perspective, because with me it was a little different experience seeing them, right? So when I first ran across AMP, I heard you talking about them. And they ended up showing up on my timeline because we had the same YouTube channel. And I watched the video. Love the video.
Well, that's skewed now.
But
That's skewed because I was talking about them, and
you talked to me about pouring concrete.
No. I'm saying you saw them and you was like, oh, that's the dudes.
No, I didn't even know that was them. I didn't even know it was them. So I saw they had popped up on my timeline, and I think it was like the wrestling video. I was like, what is this? And I watched it, and the shit was hilarious. And it was so funny to me because it was like, yo, this is shit we do. This is how we act. And I feel like with us it's a little bit worse because if y'all ever check out the Travel Channel, we are a little bit worse than a lot of people. But it was such a interesting thing to see because it felt like watching your friends do something. These are people. This is the same shit I do.
I don't think I saw them. I don't think I watched any of their content.
Yeah, they funny.
Yeah, we'll show you. And the whole reason behind this whole question is because we're YouTube people, right? So when we come up with content that we want to do, we always get stuck. Well, what's gonna make somebody click this shit?
Yeah,
because it's like, we could just go wrestle, we could go play basketball, we could go to Disneyland, but what's gonna make somebody click this? And we're so stuck in the analytics and the packaging stuff that we kind of lost a little bit of the faith in just doing it. Because I feel like that's what they had. A lot of faith in just, man, we about to have a game of 21. Because their first videos, basketball, boxing, wrestling, stuff like it was simple.
Yeah, but it worked.
It worked.
And I feel like that's what we have to do. But going back to what I was originally saying, the reason why I brought up AMP and why I was saying I can't wait for that next wave of YouTube content creators, because boy, your ADHD is crazy. Because boy, your ADHD is crazy. Because I was going into that. You brought us elsewhere.
I forgot.
But right now it's them with all their gold plaques, right?
Oh, you saw that picture.
Yeah.
You saw that
and
picture.
Everybody's like, oh, it could be so easy. It could be so simple. This, that, and the third.
Oh.
And it's no, but I didn't see that everywhere. I saw it on Twitter. I've even seen it on Instagram. People are constantly saying, who trying to make a group channel, who trying to do this, who trying to do that, right?
It's like couple channels back in the day.
And I can't wait for that next wave of people to try, because even like, it's so funny. I feel like we started in a time where, of course, people were starting YouTube channels, but we started at such an inopportune time. We started at a time where people were like, yeah, this shit ain't gonna work. I need a real job. And we was like, nah, we gonna do this shit. And so I can't wait.
No, we couldn't work at that time. It was the beginning of COVID. We started right when COVID started.
Well, I could still deliver food.
Well, yeah, but you know what I mean.
You know what I mean. You know, you didn't have a necessary job. I did. I was a necessity. People needed to eat.
But you didn't want to do that. Anyway.
I didn't. But I say that to say I can't wait to see this next influx of content creators, people trying to do this. And I feel like that's where a lot of
authentic content creators, baby.
Yeah.
Authenticity. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta get the authentic.
Authentic,
That's
man.
what make people wanna.
Y'all know what,
look at
bro? We already traveling, making content, bro. Whatever
He about
we,
to say something that we
whatever-
ain't gonna do.
No, probably not. I'm just saying. Whatever we want to do together, let's just record it. Let's just everything. Like we already have the plan most of the way.
Okay, so
I'm just saying.
Can we go to the aquarium in Atlanta? The reason why I keep bringing it up,
yeah,
the reason why I keep bringing it up, it was built right after I moved to all this. You never got to go. I never got the opportunity.
No. But you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
like,
let's do it.
Like because I've always looked at obviously AMP, Sidemen, hell, even Team 10 wasn't technically a group channel. They had one, but they wasn't technically a group channel. Groups like that. Who am I missing? Who am I missing?
I can't think of it.
It's a bunch of
Dude Perfect. But okay, video concept. Concept. All right. When we go to Atlanta, right? They got the renting scooters, right? You can rent the scooters to ride around, right? This is the concept.
What's the concept, my brother?
All right. We all start at Centennial Olympic Park. It's right. It's on P Street, right? I think it's on P Street. All right. We all have to find a sneaker shop, buy a pair of shoes under it's the Amazing Race, and come back with the hottest shoe. Whoever comes back with the hottest shoe get all 3 shoes.
Oh,
Crazy with it.
Okay.
That's pressure.
We can do
That's
that.
pressure.
We can do that.
That's
We can do
pressure.
that.
That's
We can do
pressure.
that. We can do that. Yeah. We can do that. But nah, the next hottest group that you looking for
It's us,
It's
nigga.
us.
It's me, nigga. It's me, nigga.
No,
It's me,
no,
nigga.
stop,
It's
stop,
me. It's
stop,
me. It's me.
stop.
It's me.
He trying to be Kai, but we call him Sky because he large as hell. But come on. Nah, it's us, man. We just gotta have
We
faith.
call you puke 'cause you
We just
ugly.
gotta have faith and have the right members.
What was that? What was that?
Nah, we gonna wrap this up because our middle camera is about to stop recording at 30 minutes. We just find out, you know what I'm saying? We about to replace this mug.
On bro. On bro. We gonna replace this.
I hope y'all subscribe to the podcast. We about to get the more we do, the more we gonna get loose and just start acting fool. It's called a dark humor podcast.
a Ford F-150?
Can you
go
fit
to
the Ford
College Park.
F-150?
You ever been hit
Oh, we
by
about
a
to go to College Park. We about to College Park, baby. No,
College Park.
Nah, this is it. I'm stopping it.